KO in the OK Event 1 is Worm Burner. Teams will work for 10 minutes, rotating at the 5-minute mark. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, all males will make their way to the barbell and all females will make their way to the worm. The females will have 5 minutes to complete 5 worm deadlifts, 5 worm front squats, and 5 worm shoulder to overhead for a max rep. While the females are working on the worm, the men are working through the KO complex, which includes 1 clean, 1 shoulder to overhead, 1 front squat, and 1 shoulder to overhead. Teams will be trying for a max load on this complex. At the call of 3, 2, 1, 5 minutes, teams will rotate stations. Females will now have 5 minutes to work through the KO complex of 1 clean, 1 shoulder to overhead, 1 front squat, and 1 shoulder to overhead, looking to complete for max load. Males will be at the worm station looking to complete as many reps as they can of 5 worm deadlifts, 5 worm front squats, and 5 worm shoulder to overhead. Teams will work until the 10-minute time cap is complete. At the start of the complex, the barbell will begin on the floor. Athletes will complete a clean, either squat clean or power clean. From there, they will shoulder to overhead, which can include a shoulder press, push jerk, or split jerk. Then the athlete will complete a front squat and then another shoulder to overhead. No reps on the shoulder to overhead will include not locking out overhead, not bringing the feet together before the bar comes down. No reps on the front squat will include not standing all the way up and not locking the hips or knees out at the top of the squat. Performing a hang clean and thruster jerking is a no rep. Teams will perform 5 worm deadlifts with the bag starting on the ground and finishing fully locked out at the top of the deadlift. No reps will include not touching the ground with the bag, grabbing the straps, worming the bag, not touching it on the ground at the same time, and not standing all the way up at the top of the deadlift. Worm squats will have the bag on the same shoulder of all athletes, having the athletes move through a full range of motion squat at the bottom and fully locking out at the top. No reps will include not squatting to full depth, not standing all the way up at the top of the squat, and not synchroing the squat, staying together throughout the movement. Shoulder to overhead will have the athletes moving the worm from one shoulder over the head to touch the other shoulder. Athletes do not have to fully lock out their arms at the top of the movement. No reps will include staying on the same shoulder, not switching all the athletes on the same side, and not staying together, synchroing the worm over the shoulder.